So good morning folks, and welcome to my following day in San Francisco. I was going to film this shot using my GoPro, but the bloody camera, I don't know what it is with that GoPro, it's just been so unreliable on this trip. Does sort of work sometimes and then other times it doesn't. So anyway, just having my second coffee. I'm going to pop some sun cream on, and then the plan is then we're going to go and grab the hire car. And we're actually going to go out of the city today. We're actually going to go up to the Muir Woods National Monument, which is sort of just over the Golden Gate Bridge. So going to do a bit of hiking around there. And people are asking, well, why are you doing that when you actually come to San Francisco? Well, I had yesterday to actually go and explore the city, and I'll have a bit more time tomorrow before I fly back to explore more of the city. So I thought, well, I'm going to have today where I get a hire car, go out of town, go and do a little bit of hiking, because that's actually one of those simple pleasures I have, but back home I've done very little of it this year, just because our summer's been so awful, and the very few good days that we have had, I've probably not been able to go for whatever reason. So I'd actually like to go and rediscover that hobby a little bit sort of while I can. So that's very much the plan there. Well, this will be our trusty old hire car. Look. Low, nice and low down. Actually, very low down for me. Ooh. What's nice, you've got something very authentic American car, a nice Mustang, and it's soft top as well, so I can actually have the roof open. This is pretty cool. I was not expecting this. Nice leather seats. It's got to be the nicest hire car I've had in ages. So yeah, we'll get ourselves on the road. Well, that's us here. Yeah, driving here was quite an interesting experience. Some of the country roads, a completely different experience to driving back home, although they generally are much wider roads, so that does take the pressure off a little bit. And then it was just finding a parking space then, which was fun and games. But luckily I had one of the rangers guide me in, which was very helpful given the size of the car that I wasn't used to, or driving on the wrong side of the road. But as you can see, pretty cool place to come and check out. And this is kind of again, all this stuff I'm not going to do this year because of the weather. So, well, we're out in the middle of nowhere. So once you actually venture away from the park, I mean, you've got some of the sort of main trails where a lot of families and stuff hike. But I'm actually out on the Fern Creek Trail, which is like one of the longer trails that you can walk along out here. And it's just the sense of just silence, peace, just enjoying the forest, and seeing all those redwoods out and about everywhere. I've just missed being able to hike this year, so it's just so nice to be here doing what you enjoy. And one of the great things about this as well is that there's just a sense of isolation, and it's actually quite enjoyable having a bit of just time away from everyday life. And it's one of the habits I often have when I take time off work, is I'll still often check my emails, and I'll always want to know what's going on even though it's my time off. Whereas this time I've actually been more disciplined, come out here, I've actually just disabled the ability to receive any text messages or WhatsApps, and I've literally just been fully present on this holiday. But just being out here with no phone service at all, just being able to be fully present and enjoying the forest and what nature has to offer, is probably one of the most enjoyable parts of my life, is just being able to go and do this, and never take it for granted. The ability to do this, it's so amazing, really, and it's probably going to be one of the highlights of my holiday. I don't think how many feet that is down there. Oh, imagine falling down there. Oh, it's not even the highest point either. I think it's just described as a 500-foot elevation. And you can just tell I'm a bit rusty with the hiking, but still, I like a challenge. bench. I think that's the ascent done, and it's high time for some carbs, I think. God, it's peaceful, just hardly any noise. So we have turkey and cheese dark wheat. So there should be some good dose of protein and carbs, which I think is just about what you need. God, I'll get down there. I literally almost just fell down there as well. That would have been what's that, 200-foot drop down to the bottom there, that would have been. Yeah, lucky escape. Luckily my trusty old Merrill's probably saved me from that one. That would have not been a good end to the holiday, would it? Anyway, let's try not to fall down again. I think we're almost back. It's definitely a lot quieter here than it was earlier. A lot of people obviously got their heads off home.
Hey kid, do you know what this is called?
Got an interesting vibe here, 39, the Fisherman's Walk on a Friday evening, isn't it? Anyway, it's not too far off dinner time, so I'm actually making my way over to where the cable cars sort of depart from. I can't remember the name of the place, but walking over that direction now, and at least if there is a bit of a queue, we can get ourselves a ticket and get on there and see what the hike's all about, and see if it compares to driving a Mustang. I'm sure it'll be a unique experience nonetheless.
There she is.
I do kind of wonder if I just caused chaos by getting off there. Or whether it's just that they can't go because of the flashing red lights or something. Interesting. Oh well. There she goes. Oh, wasn't my fault then. Didn't do anything wrong. Anyway, time for dinner. Well, that looks good. Apparently it's quite spicy. We'll see. I just figured I think the spice is just right. Not really sure what I meant by nightlife here, as most of this area seems to be stores and restaurants, and most of the stores are closed now. But there is a tattoo shop there, so if you are the kind of person that gets your ink on a whim whilst you're on holiday, you can avail yourself of such opportunity if you wish to do so. I tend to plan mine out a little bit more though, personally. Oh well, let's carry on walking. Well, you join me back here at Pier 39. I thought I'd come for a little bit of a stroll following my spicy Florence, which was very enjoyable indeed. It's just had me a little bit full, so I thought, well, I'll go and get a bit of a walk before I bed in for the night. And yeah, just quite interesting seeing the nightlife and kind of the vibe you get. But just looking at the city there, look, that looks amazing just in the view there. I suspect that might be is that the Salesforce Tower up in blue there, I guess. If my geography serves me correctly. And you've got the Bay Bridge just there lit up. Golden Gate is back over that way. Probably you can just see the red top of it there. And there's the Bay Bridge. Well, it's back at the hotel. Yeah, nice long walk in there. I think I walked about 15 miles in total today. So very well earned. That pizza, I think I burnt off most of the calories. So yeah, I'm just enjoying a cup of Earl Grey. So not what I'm normally used to, but yeah, it's alright. I actually needed it today. Like, I just feel so tired and so ready to go to bed. I thought I could just do it 20 minutes just to unwind and chill. So tomorrow's plan, well, I'm going to go and see the Cable Car Museum, as I would actually like to learn a little bit more about the history of, how they kind of become a part of San Francisco's culture, and also perhaps a bit more about how they actually work. So it should be pretty cool to see. Going to get some sourdough for lunch, and then I believe the ferry building's got like a little marketplace that runs on a Saturday as well with some weird and wonderful stuff. So I might go and check that out as well, and then we'll be off back to SFO for our flight back to London. So I'll catch you tomorrow. See you then. Hi, it's me again. I'm actually filming this in December just to say a little sorry that it's taken me nearly 3 months to get the video out. Yeah, it's just been a very busy couple of months with work and some other stuff in life. But I just wanted to take this opportunity to wish you a very happy 2025. And, whatever you want to go and do in life, just go and do it, right? Have an awesome year ahead. And I really hope to see some of you next year as well who watch this channel. I know that 2024 I've been a little bit keeping myself to myself a little bit more, but I definitely want to sort of get out and sort of meet some folks, especially some of those people who I maybe have lost touch with over the last couple of years. So have a great 2025 and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.